Up with KREM begins now.
A favorite player now thinks Jalen Suggs has him beat for the greatest shot in Gonzaga history.
With no comparison, man. Jalen Suggs, that's the best play I've ever seen in Gonzaga basketball.
This morning, the two other plays he thinks could even match Saturday's buzzer beater.
Well, you might recognize someone on the screen right now, probably similar to what you experienced. We're taking a look at some of your reactions to this shot, and send us if you have yours.
And the pavilion is lit up in blue and red today for our Gonzaga Bulldogs. Bit of cloud cover this morning, but I'm tracking sunshine and warmer temperatures later on today.
Oh, well, did you catch this moment between Joel Ayayi and Jalen Suggs? After the game, they hugged each other and said, "I fancy you." Apparently, they've been watching a lot of the British reality show Love Island, and the catchphrase has really caught on. And remember, there's only one place you can catch that championship matchup. It's right here on KREM 2. Watch the Zags take on the Baylor Bears at 6 o'clock tonight. Well, welcome back to Up with KREM. This morning, Sports Director Brenna Green and Mark Hanrahan join us live from Indianapolis. They spoke to former Zags about the shot heard around the world and the matchup against Baylor.
Yeah, and I've been following all the reactions for this. I'm going to take you to some of our favorite, one of those reactions of that big shot from Saturday's game. That definitely included some familiar faces. And Dana Marie McNichol wants to know if the Zags are going to win tonight. She wants you to text at 509-448-2000 to let her know what you think. Let's get straight out to Mark and Brenna out there over in Indianapolis. Big game tonight.
Good morning, Tim and Karthik. We are live right outside of where Gonzaga and Baylor will match up this evening.
Yeah, let's take a live look at Lucas Oil Stadium. This is the matchup the college basketball world has been waiting for all year. It was supposed to happen back in December, but at the last minute, the game was called off due to COVID.
Yeah, the Zags and Bears have a lot of connections between the two staffs. Most notably, Bears assistant John Jacobs used to be Gonzaga's director of basketball operations, and then he went to the Bears after that. Soon after he moved to Texas a few years back, former Gonzaga walk-on Rem Bakamis decided to follow Jacobs to Baylor to become a graduate assistant. I spoke with Rem yesterday. He said tonight's game means a lot to him.
I feel like it was destiny. Like it's supposed to be this way. You know, we faced them in the tournament my first year, and then we're going to face them my last year. So it is what it is, and it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm excited for college basketball to get to witness this game.
The funny thing is, Rem wasn't even supposed to come back to Baylor this year, as graduate assistant jobs normally last 2 years. Due to COVID, he decided to extend for a third season, and I'd say it worked out pretty well. He's now a part of a second team going to a national championship game since he was on the 2017 Gonzaga team as well.
He's got to be a bit torn though, right, Brenna?
Yeah, he says it's super weird. He's like, on one hand, it feels right. On the other, it feels completely wrong, and I don't know what to decide.
Right. Well, there are certain moments or shots that are just etched into the minds of Gonzaga's fans. Of course, the Jalen Suggs shot, that will be the moment from here on out going forward. But there was also a shot 22 years ago when Gonzaga faced Florida in the Sweet 16. You probably remember it well. Take a look.
8 to shoot. Hall, the runner! Loose ball! It's good! With 4.4 to go. Shannon, don't want to foul. Shannon from the corner! And it's over! Gonzaga, the flipper still fits!
KC Calvary's tip-in put Gonzaga on the map. Nearly every longtime Zag fan remembers where they were at that moment. That tip-in with just 4 seconds left pushed Gonzaga past Florida 73-72 and propelled the school to its very first Elite Eight appearance. The team has returned to the tournament every year since. It was just pandemonium in Phoenix as the Bulldogs piled on top of KC Calvary midcourt. And up until last night, that was the most memorable shot in Gonzaga basketball history. I had the chance to talk with Casey yesterday, and I asked him how his game winner 22 years ago compares to Suggs' buzzer beater.
With no comparison, man. Jalen Suggs, that's the best play I've ever seen in Gonzaga basketball. But you got it. There's like 3 plays there, so I'm going to give Jalen. That's the best play I've ever seen in my life, and I've never been so excited. I mean, I went screaming down, Lucas Oil Stadium with my arms up. It was kind of empty, so it was an eerie moment, but it was absolutely amazing. My buddy Armand there got crashed into by Jay Underwood crowd surfing over the top. I mean, it was just moments that you couldn't replicate anywhere else for Jalen's moment. So certainly that one outshines my moment. It brings us to a national championship.
Here's Juzang in the paint.
So the two other plays, Calvary pointed out the late charge taken by Timmy when he had 4 fouls in regulation. He said that was just clutch. Also said Andrew Nemhard's late 3 in overtime put Gonzaga up 5 at that point. He said that was crucial as well. I asked Casey, hey, are you proud that you were kind of part of the foundation in '99 to start Gonzaga's trips to the tournament every year? He said, I'm proud of it. I'm proud of the guys that went before me and after me. I just want to witness history later tonight.
I know he also said to you, he does not mind being asked about his shot. He says there's plenty of guys that are asked about bad shots in March, so he'll take being asked about a good shot all the time. Don't forget, this KREM is the only place you can watch the national championship game. That game at 6:20 Pacific time. We are going to start our coverage at 4 o'clock tonight. We're going to be taking you right up to CBS's coverage, and then we will rejoin you after the game ends.
What a moment. The two best teams arguably in the nation facing off tonight for the national championship game. This is the game that the college basketball world has needed, right?
Yes,
Totally.
absolutely. Like Mark Few said, this is a great game for college basketball. This is a great game for sports in America. We are so excited.
Let's make it happen.
Yeah, I saw
Back to you,
Brennan put
Tim.
on social media a couple of days ago, how many more sleeps until this day? Well, no more sleeps, and it is like Christmas morning.
Right, exactly.
Maybe a nap, though.
Yeah, maybe a nap.
Maybe in
Yeah,
order.
nap will be great.
All right, Karthik.
Yeah, we're just getting into the Jalen Suggs shot once again. Such an iconic moment in NCAA tournament history, Gonzaga history. And I could just sit around all day watching all the big shot reactions to that shot just because the thrill and the joy from all the Gonzaga fans is just truly something that only sports can bring out in people. I want to start with what happened on Gonzaga's radio call with Tom Hudson and Zags legend Adam Morrison.
To the right side of the floor, defended by Kispert now. Drives, leans in, the runner comes up short. Juzang though rebounds and puts it in. We're tied at 90. 3 seconds left. Here's Suggs the other way. Pull up 3 for the win. Yes! 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 Of the championship game. He knocked it from 40 at the buzzer. Yes! The Bulldogs. Wow! Play for a national championship.
I just love Adam Morrison yelling, yes, yes. It's just such a cool feeling. And then also the fans pretty much saying the same thing. We want to take you to what fans' reactions were that we got sent in to us. I think my favorite one is the guy at the end there crawling on the floor after that shot. That's just good stuff. That shot last night will be remembered for years and years to come as one of the most iconic shots in NCAA tournament history. Those are some moments that really bring up some moments from the past in the NCAA tournament that really just remind you of what this shot did. It reminds me of 1982 when Michael Jordan hit the baseline jumper to beat Georgetown in that championship game with 14 seconds to go there. Jordan, a freshman at the time, much like Jalen Suggs when he hit that game winner the other night. How about 1983 when North Carolina State took down Houston off the air ball, turned into a dunk, 54-52, the final there with Lorenzo Charles' putback. And then 1992, Christian Laettner against Kentucky, 104-103 in that game in overtime. That was just incredible. One of the best shots in NCAA tournament history. And then how could we forget 2016, Chris Jenkins for Villanova to beat North Carolina on the final shot of the NCAA season for all the marbles and the championship. Those are just kind of the shots that Jalen Suggs shot reminded me of. And you know, last night is going to join them, especially if Gonzaga finishes the job tonight and wins that national championship against Baylor. That's what could really take that shot. I mean, it's always going to be remembered, but if you want to talk about legendary status as far as it goes for the program, this is why, because it could mean that that program now truly has a shot to be mentioned among the blue bloods of college basketball programs in the country. Gonzaga obviously has been winning at a high clip for many years now. They're making the Sweet 16 and the Elite 8 consistently. They're starting to recruit with the best of the best, getting 5-star recruits now to come in every single year. The thing that they lack is that first national championship in program history. That Suggs' shot kept their hopes alive to accomplish just that and to also do it as an undefeated team. They're on the cusp of getting that point of the pinnacle of sports. It's right there for them, and that shot could elevate them into that next little area where they're mentioned with the best among the best in the blue blood programs. I know a lot of Gonzaga fans already do that, but when we're talking about a national perspective, that's what that shot could really do. Thomas?
Yeah, I do love the Adam Morrison reaction. Just yes. I just wish I could get that reaction when I say it's going to be sunny this afternoon. Yes, right?
You might get one of those from me, honestly.
Yeah, hey, I am all on the Gonzaga bandwagon for today. So if I can just deliver a very calm and collective forecast that just leads into the game, I will do my part. I'll be the role player today if it means just that. Temperatures this morning, a couple cool spots in Moscow at Deer Park, 33 right here in Spokane, the home of the Gonzaga Bulldogs. Of course, the pavilion's going to be lit up in red and blue all day today. I am sure of that. A calm day, so no wind chill out there for this morning. That rain that we had yesterday on Easter, that has slid off to the east, so that is over Missoula, Great Falls. It's actually more snow over Montana, and any leftover showers are departing very quickly this morning off to the south. So we go hour by hour. It will actually warm up pretty quickly because that sunshine will be out in full between about 9 and 10 o'clock in the morning. We'll be tracking some more sunny days to come. Hopefully you'll be screaming yes at that forecast.
All right, Karthik, Thomas, thanks so much. And coming up, Gonzaga alum and Hollywood actor Eric Edelstein joins us live from Indianapolis. He joins us to talk about what the Zags need to do to win it all.